What's up?
Right now. Don't stop, there won't be nothing. All right now. Sweet face celebrating the birthday tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Blaze and Brian. Yeah. Let's go over a minute. We got to let it go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. All right. Good to see you, baby.
Good to see you, man. Was y'all ready for that? What y'all doing? Where y'all at? Y'all ready? Look here. Where we go? There we go. Woo-hoo-wee. What's happening, everybody? How y'all feeling tonight? Huh? Mike Brown from the UK. From the UK. What's up with you, big dog? What you know good? LEB, you hanging with me tonight? What's going on? My main man Mike from the UK. Yeah, what's up, LEB? Yeah, well, Adrian. What's up, Adrian? Say tonight, morning for me. Oh my goodness, the UK, I forgot. Y'all get up. It's like 5 hours difference over there, ain't it? Sheila, you in Michigan? What's up, Nat Lee? How you doing tonight? Y'all trying to say I need to do it earlier? La. South Africa. Okay, that's an African name. You in South Africa hanging out with us tonight? Well, you in for a good one tonight? South Africa. Hey, y'all checking out what? Listen, y'all gonna hear something from DC every night. Okay? Every night y'all hang out with me, y'all gonna hear something original from DC. Okay? This is an old band called Subtle Thoughts. Yeah. And that's what we doing. That's what we doing. Mike Brown came to get down. What's up, Mike? Out of sight, Mike. Brother Dave. What's up, dog? What's going on, champ? Happy Monday. What's up, Brittany? Brittany Ashton, you up in here? Mom's phone. What's up, Moms? How you doing, Moms? Miss K. Hey. What's up, Will? My main man Bradley. What's up, Peaches? Sheena, Tanya, Kelly, Sunshine. Miss E. What's up, Shantae? Alicia. Myrna. What's up, Myrna? What's up, Linda? Lena. Starbright. Adrian. What's up, Adrian? Christina, you hanging in there with us? Christina from Germany. What part of Germany you in? Amara, I'm glad to hear that. All right, fam. I'm glad to hear that. Come on up in here and hang out with me for a little bit. You dig? What's up, Linda? Linda Sharp and Alicia T. St. Louis in the building. Kelly from Arlington. Okay. Near my neighborhood. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's up, Bradley? Ramia. What's up, Karen? Sonia, Yoda, Wanda Bush. Greetings, Miss Thomas. In the cocoon phase. What's up? Hold up, Nat Lee. I just let Nat Lee go by like that. Hey, y'all. Feel free to do as Natalie is doing. Send all the love that you want to. Mwah. Thanks, Natalie. Thanks for the super chat. And I appreciate you right back. Hey, all you guys who send stuff to my Cash App and my PayPal, my Zelle. Thank you. I have the cash up here. I don't have it. If you only do Zelle or PayPal, let me know so I can let you know. What's up, LDR? Hey, man, listen, tonight, y'all, we going to get it in here. I was working on a video earlier. Today, and I was, I told y'all from now on Mondays, Mondays is the master class. We're going to debunk some of the issues. We are going to go through some actual issues that are holding you guys back. Okay. And actually, man, I'm putting on my master class. These are things that are going to be in my book as well. Okay. Yes, indeed. I appreciate all y'all for coming through and hanging out with me. You know what I mean? Excuse me. I absolutely do. I got my TikTok fam in here hanging out with me as well. Excuse me. And guys, listen, today we're going to break it down on. We're going to talk about a couple of different issues, but I want to start out today with two different things. One, I want to break down for you the tiers of supply that the narcissists, how they view supply and how they level them. You know what I'm saying? We're also going to talk about some of the things that the narc is doing that you really don't have a clue about. Some of the things that they're doing that you really don't have a clue about, like how they beg the new supply. That's right. If they're begging you, they're begging the new supply as well. Okay. Another thing that I'm going to talk about tonight is the main thing that I want to focus on with you guys tonight is how the narcissist, how they break you down, how they break your self-esteem down, and it's really done in a way, it's done in small pieces. It's done in small pieces. And actually, that's what we're going to start out tonight. Okay, that's what we're going to start out. But first, guys, we're going to start out with you hitting the like button, okay? We're going to start out in the chat with you hitting the like button, okay? Yes, hit the like button. Hit the like and like this video. We're going to start right there, okay? I think that's a good place to start. We just want to let everybody know that we in here. That's all. That's kind of how, YouTube does it. They want to see people are participating in there. There you go. There you go. So we up in there. Let's get them likes up. And there you go. Appreciate you guys. So, like I said, hey, I like that one, Sheena. So, guys, one of the things that the narcissist does to break you down from the very beginning of entanglement is they're going to plant the seed of doubt. Okay? First thing they want to do with you is they want to plant the seed of doubt. How do they do that? Well, they do it in a way that most of us do not see it. But you notice way afterward, you notice at the end of the entanglement, you notice how everything you talk about, what's up, love? Everything that you talk about, you're talking about things, and everything that you think about yourself is you need confirmation from somebody else. You need confirmation because your self-esteem is really shot at that point. That's the reason you need confirmation, because the narcissist is very, very, very clever on how they start breaking you down. And they start breaking you down with little things. Okay, they start breaking you down with little things. Like, okay, this jacket is a green jacket. So you may just be having a conversation. Let's say this jacket is your jacket. I'm going to show y'all, just do a quick illustration on how they start to break you down. So you're just talking and you may say something like, they may say, oh, I like your jacket. I look at it and I say, oh, thanks. Yeah, I got this at such and such. And they're like, yeah, I like that. That's that army green. And I might be thinking like, well, no, it's not really an army green. It's more like a money green. The narcissist is going to reaffirm what they said after that. They're going to say, oh, yeah, it's cute. Yeah, that's cute. But yeah, I still think it's an army. I still like it. It's army green. It's nice. The object of the game for the narcissist is not to be right. Okay? You both know that the narcissist is not right. And I just use that as an illustration. You both know this person is not correct. They're not shooting to be correct with you, though. That's not what this is about. This is about you not looking at what you actually see, even though I can see my jacket. I can see my jacket is green. I'm looking at it with my eyes. The object of the game for the narcissist is just to make you think that it's a different kind of green. That's all. Not that it's not green, but it's a different kind of green than what you said. Okay? As long as they are able to plant the seed of doubt, that's what it's about to the narc. They want to plant a seed of doubt in your mind about what you see. Okay? It might be something, it might be a fragrance. It might be something, it's something that you make sense of. Okay, it might be something you see, it could be something you drink, it could be something you taste, something you smell, something you touch. The object of the game for the narcissist is to make you see something, but not believe it the way you saw it. And that's how that seed of doubt is planted in your mind. It's planted in your mind so that when they start to pull you apart in other places, like, when you catch them with someone else, they're gonna, I was not with nobody else. You tripping. You always tripping. You insecure. You insecure. See, when you get to the big stuff, it's not even about right or wrong for this monster. It's about, I've already planted a seed of doubt in your mind. That's what this is about. I planted the seed of doubt in your mind. And as long as I have you doubting yourself, it doesn't matter what you see. It doesn't matter if you see the truth, because at the end of the day, your truth is distorted. And that's what you're going to be fighting with later anyway. You're going to be fighting with, is this the truth? And then you're going to find yourself, everything you talk about with the narcissist, you're going to explain it. You're going to keep explaining it. You're going to keep trying to get that person to admit that they're wrong. You want a confession so bad. The narcissist knows that you want a confession. They know that you want them to admit. Just admit that what I'm telling you is true. Admit that this jacket is green. Just admit it. And the narc is just saying, oh my gosh, what is wrong with you? They know what they're doing. They're like, hey, I got you on the ropes now. Got you on the ropes. Got you doubting yourself. Because without the admission, people, if they don't admit it, then in the back of your mind, you're questioning your own sanity, because you're looking at it and you're saying, how can this person not see what's right in front of us? How could this person not see it? What you're not seeing is, it's not about that. It's not about what you see. It's about the narc being able to control how you think. It's simply about them being able to control how you think. They're not going to admit it. All they have to do is not admit. As long as the narc does not admit what they're doing, that what you're saying is true, you begin to feel insecure about your position. You start to feel insecure about your position, about how green this jacket is. You start to feel insecure about your position, people. I'm telling you. Later on, and that's why everything that you talk to them about, you feel like you got to go get everything. Now that, this was made in Switzerland, and, this is the color that it is, and it's color such and such and such. And you got to go through all of this and all of that just because you want the narcissist to admit. You want them to admit that this is green. And the narcissist knows it. And that is one of the tricks that they use against us. They have used against us. Okay. Now they use this with everything. Anything that you say, any and everything that you say, even if it appears that they are agreeing with you, they're not necessarily agreeing with you. They are saying what you're saying, but they're going to add something to it. They're going to add something to it so that it's not what you're saying. Okay? As long as you don't have faith and what you're saying to that narcissist, the narcissist is like, hey, I'm in control. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong, people. That's one of our biggest misconceptions, is that we have a misconception that the narcissist wants to be right about everything. No, they don't. No, they do not. The narcissist really he doesn't even care about being right or wrong, because they know you're right. They know that you're right. Okay? They know that you're right. That's not what they're there for. Okay? That's not what they are there for. It's not about who's right or wrong, people. It's not about who's right or wrong anymore. Now it's about, can I get you to believe something outside of what you see? That's it. It's as simple as, oh yeah, I like the little, oh yeah, on your jacket, I like the little white design. So now they're still not admitting this, just a green jacket. Still not going to admit this jacket is green. I like the little white stitching on it. Mm-hmm. In your mind, you're thinking, okay, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I might want to get me one like that. Except I'm going to get me one that is a different color. Do they have them in different colors? Again, everything is about pulling from you. Everything they say, everything that they do, it's about pulling from you. It's all about pulling the security net from under you. As long as you don't think that as long as you don't believe that you're right. And after they have done that to you, people, after they have taken you through something like that, and they do it on small levels. Okay, they do it on small levels. After they've done this continuously with you, you're going to find yourself explaining everything. And that's why it's so difficult a lot of times for us to talk about what we're going through with the narc, because we have so much. It's like you got to explain it, and you got to explain how you did and this and that. And you're explaining so many different things. It's like you're trying to prove that everything that you're saying is right, and you're trying to prove it to someone and to a person whose only agenda is to trip you up. That's it. Their entire agenda is, I just want to trip you up. I want to alter your reality. As long as I can alter your reality, they feel like they got you. And honestly, most of the time they do. If they can alter your reality, they do got you. They do have you. Because now you don't trust your own judgment. You're not listening to that inner voice. You're not trusting your own judgment. That's why we will stick with them for years. Because our better judgment, we're not listening to it. We're not listening to our own better judgment, because we are sitting there listening to somebody tell us this jacket isn't green, it's army green. And it's really done just that simple. All they're doing is, like I said, when they plant that seed of doubt, people, when they plant the seed of doubt, that's it. They don't have to worry about anything else after that. They've already planted the seed of doubt. Now that you doubt what you said, you saw one thing and they made you doubt it. That is their sole purpose. And now they can go in to start to destroy. Okay? They have to have you in a mental space where they can break you down, and you have to already somewhat be broken down, and they do it in little bits. You know what I'm saying? They will say something to you on a level of, yeah, you know, today, excuse me, it was a sunny day, you know, it was sunny, but it was kind of an overcast. And it's bright and sunny, clear outside. They're going to say stuff like that, and you are not. See, the thing is you're thinking like, okay, that may just be what they see. Everybody in this chat is looking at this jacket. And you can see that it is green. Okay? You can see that it's green. But if I can say, add something to that, oh, no. This isn't actually green. This is actually a midnight turquoise, is what it's called. Everybody, now, normal people, you're going to say, man, it looks like the jacket is green. Some people are going to listen, though. Some of us are going to listen because it's something that challenged what you see. And you're looking at it and you're saying, no, I see this exactly for what it is. And that's all the game of the narcissist is all about. It's about being a magician. It's about saying, yeah, you see this, but now you don't. Now you see this. Now you do not see it. And it's nothing actually changed except your perception. The only thing that changed was your perception. A narcissist is going to break you down little bit by little bit, day by day, with little things, people. They come to the table with little things. They're not coming to the table just with outright lies. They're not going to come and say, man, that jacket is red. They don't do it that way. That's not how it's done. That's not how it's done. They do it in a way where they take little teensy pieces. They're breadcrumbing you into not believing what you see. They're breadcrumbing you into not believing what you know to be true. Your senses. Now you're questioning your senses. You're questioning your senses. After they get you questioning your senses, people, when they get you questioning your senses, you're done. You're done. That's it. After they question your senses, it's over after that. Now they're just going to take you somewhere and then, okay, now I got you. Now I got you. Now, another thing that I wanted to touch on with you guys was the tiers of supply. And what I mean by that is like you have a 1 tier, which is a main supply, a 2 tier, which is a secondary supply, a 3 tier and below, that's your third supply, or just a 3 tier supply. Okay. And the way that supply works for a narcissist is, especially for all of y'all that think, woo, man, for all of you guys that think that your most of y'all already know that the narcissist will cry, will beg and plead and do all of these other things they can. They will do the most. Okay. Yes, Mimi. Yes, they are cheaters. Even if they're married, that marriage means nothing to them. We're going to go to the question and answer in a few minutes. So hold your questions just for a few minutes. So your tier 3 narc, a narcissist views a tier 3 supply as somebody like their fan club. They may feel like if you're on social media, the people that they're posting their pictures for, the people that like their pictures, and they don't respond to their pictures. You know what I'm saying? That's a tier 3 person or supply for the narcissist. That's a tier 3 supply. And I say tier 3 because it's somebody that gives them supply but the narc doesn't acknowledge the person. Okay. The narc is like, I ain't thinking about that person. It's whatever. They know that ain't something I'm really ready to pursue. Okay. They're getting enough supply just from the person giving them all of that extra, and they could care less. You know, a tier 2 supply is somebody that they may acknowledge. They put their pictures and stuff like out there, and they see that somebody's liking their pictures, and they will acknowledge that. They will acknowledge the person. Okay. It's also a person that may be in an entanglement or another relationship. You know, those are generally the people that the narc wants to advance. They want to push them up or promote that supply. If it's a supply that has somebody else, if they have somebody else, that's somebody that they're going to try to advance. You know, they want to step those people up. You know, so they would consider that a tier 2 supply. Somebody who has somebody else. Okay. They have somebody else, but at the same time, they're not really all in. You know what I'm saying? It's not really an all in situation, and they haven't tested this person to see if they're a tier 1 supply. Now, guys, the tier 1 supply, okay, grade A, top shelf, that's you. That's all of you, is the person that not only do they acknowledge, this is a person who they will live with, they will be in a relationship, they will claim this person in a relationship. Okay. The grade A supply, that's somebody they're going to claim they are in a relationship with. All right. And they will be seen publicly with you. Okay. That grade A, that's the person that they have tested. They have taken you through their process. Okay. They've taken you through their process, and they have tested you to make sure that they could start to torture you and you're going to stay. That's what grade A supply is all about to a narcissist. Not just somebody who's nice. No. It's not about having somebody who's just nice. Okay. Having grade A supply, being a grade A supply, that means that you're somebody that is not only nice, not only are you nice, you can handle and deal with a high level of pain and torture from the narcissist. Okay? You're somebody who's going to argue back and forth. You're going to defend yourself. Okay? You're somebody who they can jerk your chain. They know exactly how to press your buttons. They know how to get you engaged. They know how to pull you into that war. Okay? That's what grade A supply is all about. Okay, so when you're talking about the new supply, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The new supply is the person who has gone through that process, that same process. They've already a lot of times we already thinking that, they all nice to the new supply. No. That's where you get it wrong at. They're never going to be all nice to a new supply. They're never going to be all nice to anybody. Okay, that's not who they are. That's not who the narcissist is. When you find the narcissist being nice to somebody, that's how they initially start out. Trust and believe, people. The narcissist, when you see the new supply doing all of this extra and all of this crazy stuff, turning into the flying monkey for the narcissist, when you see them turning into the flying monkey, they're turning into the flying monkey because they're helping. Okay, they're helping the narcissist at that point. They've turned into the flying monkey because the narcissist that you believe would not beg and plead with anybody behind closed doors. People, the narcissist is at the New Supplies house begging, pleading, please, you know that I got issues and you the best thing that ever happened to me and I love you and I want to be with you and I want this and oh my goodness. Yes, the narc is begging them. They are begging them. Okay? They're begging and pleading with them. Don't leave me. Don't go. Don't do this. Don't do that. People, the narcissist begs. Listen to me. The narcissist begs the New Supply to stay with them. Because the narcissist is taking the New Supply through the same craziness that they're taking you through. I know that it looks and you're like, nah, I'm telling you what's going on behind closed doors, behind the scenes. They're telling this person that you're so incredible. It's not just the buildup, y'all. It's not just the buildup. It's not just the buildup that the narcissist is coming in there like, okay, yeah, everything is just perfect over here. No. The narcissist realizes if they went to anybody and all they did was just treat the person good, then they would have to keep that up. They realized they would have to keep that up. A narcissist is not about to do that. Like, I'm gonna just sit here and engage in this? Like, are you crazy? No, people, that's not what they do. That's not what they do. Okay? Hold up. That is not what they do. That is not what they do, y'all. They will sit there and the narcissist, they will make that person, you're thinking that they're just giving this New Supply everything good and they just ran off with us and ran off on me and that person is just, they in love and they having incredible sex every day and it's all day long and y'all think about that. Think about that for 1 minute. How much, y'all think about this, how much sex does the narc have with you? You think, see, we thinking that they cut us off, so they give it all to the New Supply. No. That's not how they do it. That's not why they do it. Renita, thanks for the super chat. Mwah. Kelly, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate you. That's not why they do it, people. That's not how they do it, and that's not why they do it. Okay? That's not how things happen. I'm telling you this in a way that you can see it because it all comes back to you. Everything that you're dealing with this narcissist, I'm telling y'all, the narcissist did this exact same thing they did the exact same thing with you that they're doing with this New Supply. Now, you know what? The other night, I had someone who came in the chat and said that the narcissist pursued them. Her narcissist pursued her for 5 years to get married to her. And I'm saying this, y'all, because there was a time that I was like, nah, it's no way that somebody went 5 years and they didn't show you who they were. But guess what? Depending on the level you're on, that can happen. It's not, don't get me wrong, they're going to show you signs in the beginning. But those signs that they're going to show you, they're going to be so minute. They're going to be so small and they're going to be so minute that honestly, if you have not dealt with a narcissist before, a lot of that stuff, you're not going to catch it. Most of that stuff is stuff that you're just going to let go. You're going to let it go because you're just like, hey, you know what? It's not that big of a deal. It's really not that big of a deal. And I'm happy. Because at the end of the day, guys, that's the main thing. When we get into relationships, we just want the happy part. We just want to be happy. We want everybody in there to be happy. We especially us. We want ourselves to be happy. We want to be smiling. We want to feel like we got something. We finally got that relationship that we want. And what we're not looking at most of the time is it's going to crash and burn. It's going to crash and burn because the way we bought it together, the way it was bought together, because it has so many big, gigantic, gaping holes in everything, it crashes and burns. That's the only reason that, we go through all of this extra with the narcissist, because we see that potential. We see that potential with somebody, and now we're like, dang, man, how do I keep on picking these crazy people up? How do I every time I meet somebody, I get with them for a little while and then they turn into a narcissist on me. And you're like, all I wanted to do was be in love, be in a loving relationship with somebody that we can be happy and we can move forward and we can love one another and be this loving, happy couple. And what happened? And what happened? What happened to all that? Why does it always have to end the same way, the craziness? Why? People, we relationship differently now. We do. Y'all, we said we don't really want to talk about it. We don't like to get into it too much. Thanks, Tima Weema. Thanks for the super chat. We don't like to talk about it and get into it too deep. But the reality is that nobody really wants to do the work. No, even us, even on our side, y'all, we don't like to do that work. We don't like to do the work that it takes for us to be in a truly safe, listen to me, safe relationship. Okay? We don't like to do the work that it takes to get into a safe relationship, people. We want to just get into one and we just want to hug them and squeeze them and love them. And we just want to be able to live happily ever after that. We don't want to deal with any of the craziness, right? But people, if you're not going to do the work, it's going to fall apart. You know what I'm saying? That's a painful feeling when you can't leave the house and trust the person at the house. That's a painful feeling. That's a painful, broken feeling when you're dealing with somebody and you don't have real solid trust. Because when you don't have trust in your house, you can't even trust them to go to the bathroom in your house. When you don't have solid trust, you can't trust this person with a telephone. Okay, you can't trust them to go to the bathroom with their telephone. You cannot do it. And I'm saying this, y'all. Your life, I promise you, is so much bigger than that. You gotta slow down. I was listening to a relationship show just the other day, and the guy was saying how, it only takes a few months, 2 or 3 months to get to know somebody. And I was like, man, you must be crazy. Talking about it only takes 3 to 6 months to know somebody. That's a lie. No, hell no. You don't know somebody in 3 to 6 months. No, you do not. Okay? No, don't get me wrong. You will know lots of things about them. But character and character flaw is what you're looking for when you're trying to be in a relationship. You're looking for that character flaw. You're looking for that person that I'm not going to be able to live with. That's what you're looking for at the beginning of the relationship. You're looking for, man, let me find out what it is about this person that I'm not going to be able to live with. That's what you want to know the most. I need to know what's inside of you that I'm not going to be able to deal with. Because nobody's going to tell you that. Nobody's going to tell you when you meet them, listen, look, baby, I'm going to cheat on you every time I get a chance. You know, when if I go to the store and something nice at the register, I'm going to have to slide that one, you know. And when I go to work, you know, I got a little work wife, you know, and we get together sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I still got a couple of people in my entourage before I met you. Nobody's going to tell you that, people. Nobody's going to tell you all of that because everybody wants to be seen as a great person, as a great catch. And a narcissist is the same way. A narcissist is the exact same way, y'all. A narcissist wants everybody to believe that they are this great catch. They want you to believe they are the greatest catch. You hear me? They want you to believe that no matter what you do, you're never going to find somebody that's going to make you feel like this. And the thing is they are true to that because you're not going to find, it's going to be hard for you to find somebody that makes you feel as crazy as they make you feel. You're not going to feel crazier than when you're dealing with a narcissist. Okay? You're not going to feel crazier than that. I guarantee you that you're never going to get to a place in your life where you're feeling crazier than the way this narc is going to make you feel, people. You're not. You're not. I mean, and you know what else? Excuse me. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to open up the chat for you guys. Excuse me. But that's something you're going to get assurance of in every entanglement with the narcissist. You're going to be reassured that at the end of this, you're going to have stories. You're going to have stories that's so crazy. You're going to have stories so crazy, you're not going to believe your own craziness. You're not even going to believe that these, it's like, holy, no, it's no way that this just happened. It's no way. It's no way that I just went through that. I bet it's nobody in this chat right now that can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that you don't have the craziest story of all narcs. Everybody in the chat is thinking, yeah, I got some craziness for you. Oh yeah, I've heard of some crazy stories, but this foolishness right here. And people, you know something? That's one of the other ways. Keith Frost, thank you, sir. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all in this super chat. I love it. I thank you. I appreciate you. What's up, Don Peace? But listen, guys, every person in here has a story. Everybody has a story. And the thing is that we have stories about how someone, you know, did some extra. They did some extra craziness that made us feel like, what in the world? How could you get, how am I going through this? Everybody. This is not something that is just unique to us. This is something everybody goes through. It's just the difference is not everybody's talking about it. Not everybody is willing to just say, yeah, you know what? I remember going through this right here and that right there. A lot of people try to just break it down to, yeah, you're going to go through some craziness and sometimes stuff gets crazy and blah, 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 and this and that. People, nobody wants to admit how crazy their situation was. Nobody wants people to know how somebody was able to break you down. Because the other side of this is, people, when you look in the mirror, you see somebody that's very, very good looking. That's the other side of this, y'all. The narc is going, listen, when you look in the mirror, you see somebody that's very attractive, somebody who's very good looking. So the first problem that you have is nobody's going to believe that this narcissist had somebody this good looking going through this craziness. Nobody thinks like that. All of us sit back and think, I can't let everybody know this one. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I cannot do it. I can't do it. And at the end of the day, y'all, at the end of the day, a lot of times we get caught right there on that. We get stuck right there. We get stuck right there just because we won't, because it's like, you're like, how do I explain this craziness to normal people? Because there's nothing normal about it. It's nothing normal about it. And you're just like, I can't tell nobody I did that. Nah, man. I can't. No, I just won't do it. I won't do that. I won't tell anybody that I did this over here, that there was a time that I did that I did this. They just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I wouldn't want to do it. I'm telling y'all, I know what that feels like. And that's why I said from the very beginning, the way the narcissist breaks you down, they break you down in little tiny pieces. They break you down from things that you're not paying attention to. It's kind of like, excuse me, you got to look at it as your loose change, your spare change. When you go to the store, for any of you guys that still use cash, okay, if you buy an item, let's say an item costs you 77 cents or 93 cents, and they got 7 cents change for you. You'll go in there and you gave them $1. The 7 cents really isn't that big of a deal to you. Maybe the nickel, but the 2 pennies, you're really not tripping off that. That's what a narcissist is thinking like when they are breaking you down. They're looking to go after the small change first. They're not going to snatch $1 from you. No. They want the small change first. They want to get you on things that are not that big of a deal. They're going to come. And the thing is, you're attracted to them because they give you just enough contrast. They give you just enough contrast. Especially you ladies. Because honestly, at the end of the day, ladies, y'all already know the weakness for most of you is a guy that doesn't let you have your way with everything. That's all the contrast most women need. Just not, he's not giving me my way all the time. He just simply said no. Narcissists thrive on stuff like that. They thrive on it. When they see your eyes light up from you not getting your way, the narcissist, he's like, I know I got you now. And when they get you, they're thinking it's all about controlling you after that. Everything after that is all about controlling you. And it's about controlling you. It's about controlling your resources, everything. Because this is something I want y'all to think about. See, a narc, they want to control everything around you. And they want to control everything around you because, see, they know there's going to come a time when you're going to want to leave, when you have had enough. There's going to come a time when you're like, hey, I got to go. I got to go. This is too much. I've had enough. I've seen enough. I got to go. That's why they want to control your resources. That's why they want to control your phone. They want to control some of your bank account if they can. Absolutely. Absolutely. They want to, because if they can control your bank account, that means that when you split up with them, they can steal the money. They can steal the money and run. And that's all this is about to them. That's all this is about to the narcissist. That's it. Controlling you by controlling your resources. The narcissist is going to try to control you with sex. Okay? And not good sex either, not great sex. No, no. They're literally going to try to control you with sex. And if they are able, and really, controlling you with sex is just their way of saying, oh, you're not going to get it as much as you want. That's all. And I'm saying that goes on both sides. That goes on both sides. Well, like I said, that's right, Cynthia, not even good sex. But it's not about the sex being good. It's about somebody controlling whether you're going to have it or not. See, the narc is just all about control. Okay? It's all about control with them. That's it. They will, they'll go along with you on some of your things. But like I said, y'all, when we talk about going forward in your life, how to navigate with a narcissist, how to conduct yourself in new relationships. People, when you're dealing with a manipulator, when you're dealing with manipulative people, you got to understand, they already know. I remember one time I saw this on a news channel, and they were saying how women have to beware because people are like, when you pull up into a parking lot, people are tying something around, a ribbon around your mirror on your car or something to let other people know that, okay, this is a female and she's by herself and she's parked in a place where she can be isolated. So they're going to watch to see if they can get her or whatever. Right? So that's how, it's like you walk out the store and you got set up. You don't even know you got set up when you got out your car. They were watching you when you got out the car. And I'm saying that, I'm using that illustration just to say, people, this is how the narcissist was able to put you in the frame of mind and in the condition that they got you in. They were able to put you in this condition because, number one, before they met you, they already had this program together. They did it to the people who they had before you. They did it to them. See, when you go check a narcissist resume, when you check their past relationships, you'll see the exact same behavior. Maybe not on the same level, because remember, as they get older, they progress, they get worse. So you're going to get it worse than the person before you. But remember, the new supply is getting it worse than you got it. New supply going to get it much worse than you had it. Oh, yeah. But like I said, it was an ambush from the beginning. It was an ambush from the beginning. My thing is, I understand and I totally agree. We have to hold ourselves accountable for not listening to that inner voice, not listening to your intuition tell you this person is no good. You have to listen to your inner intuition. You have to listen to your inner voice. Okay. So the point that I'm making with that, I'm simply saying that to say that still doesn't mean that you're solely responsible because of all this craziness that you went through with dealing with this narcissist. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because it's just like saying you went to the store to buy a product. Product wasn't no good when you bought it. That doesn't mean that something's wrong with you because you bought a malfunctioning product. No, you trusted this store. The same way you trusted this narcissist who told you that they wanted a relationship, they want a marriage, they want children, they want a family. Now, what they show you is that they don't want that. Okay? I'm going to go to that. Yeah, Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez says, how do you get out of the relationship? How do you get out? Y'all, I like doing stuff in a simple way. And I realize that's difficult because most people in this type of relationship find it almost impossible to get out. And one of the reasons it's so difficult to get out is because you're dealing with a manipulator. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, they're going to flip it on you. They're going to twist that thing around. Okay. When you get tired of them and you're ready to get out of it, they're going to switch it around. They're going to flip it around on you. But nonetheless, you can get out of it. Okay. You can get out of it. And the way to get out of it is simply get out of it. Simply say, hey, you know what? If you're married to the person, you say, listen, honey, I don't want to be married to you anymore. How do you say that to them? You go to an attorney. You talk to that attorney and tell the attorney what your intentions are. And then you proceed forward. They'll get notified from the attorney. You don't got to go tell them verbatim, word for word, this or that or whatever. Tell your attorney, let your attorney do it. They're great at stuff like that. Yeah, I get it. It's going to be a little uncomfortable while you're still in the house with the person and stuff like that. So you got to pre-think all of that stuff through, because at the end of the day, when you're dealing with somebody that's a manipulator, they can hold you in that torment for years just because you're scared to leave. And you're like, I still want to see my kids. And I still want, you know that you still have to agree to let them see the kids. For you ladies who have children with this monster, you're still going to have to allow them to see those children. Okay. So everything has to be done a certain way. The best way to do it is, let the narcissist figure out what you're doing. You don't have to be all transparent about everything, because I promise you, no matter how much information you give the narcissist, I don't care how much information you give them, they are not going to be honest about the information that they give you. Okay? I promise you that. No matter what information you give them, they will not give you accurate information back. They're not going to do it. Okay? So you can try it. Again, you can try it. You can try that Mr. Goody Two Shoes and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. The narcissist is going to do what they're going to do. They're not going to play fair with you, especially in the courthouse. They're going to get everything they can get from you. Everything. Okay, so the best way to get out is, man, go to an attorney. If y'all not married, man, please. Y'all don't have children. What's it to get out of? You know what I'm saying? Move. If y'all live together, move. If y'all don't live together, man, block them. There's no access. Okay, block them. You know, it's a little more difficult when you have children because you can't just up and say you can't see your children anymore. You know, that's considered kidnapping. So there's a different process with that. You know, but never allow anybody. Okay, never. Mom's phone said you will lose your mind if you don't leave them. Yes, you will. Never let anybody make you feel like you are stuck in that garbage with them. You are stuck in that pig pen. You are not. You do not owe them anything. Anything. You do not owe this narcissist, people. You don't. You do not owe them. And I'm saying that because that's how they feel about you. The narcissist doesn't feel like they owe you an explanation for something. They could care less. They do not care. The narcissist does not care, y'all. They don't. They do not. And they're not going to be truthful with you. They're not. They're going to lie, cheat, steal, they're going to do everything that they possibly can to offset everything that you're doing. Everything that you're doing. And that's why I said, honestly, man, you don't owe them anything. You don't owe them anything. Let your lawyer tell them. Break it down. Let your lawyer do it. Lawyers are great at stuff like that. You know, and I'm saying that because the only person that's going to be human in this entire situation with them is you. You're the only one. A narcissist is not going to be a human being with you. They are not going to do it. They absolutely are not going to do it. You're going to find yourself in some stuff with them and you're going to be trying to figure it out. You know, you're like, wow, how is this happening? You know, I told you I was up front with you and I was trying to this and I was trying to that. You cannot fix narcissism, people. All right. That's the purpose of tonight's lesson. You cannot fix a narcissist. What did Johnny, my man, John, I got that one from Johnny Cochran. You cannot fix a narcissist. Oh. Listen, people, you cannot fix a narcissist. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. I don't care how much you pour into them. You cannot fix a narcissist. You cannot. They cannot be fixed. They do not think they're broken. They don't. They don't think anything is wrong with them. They think everything is wrong with you. Okay, y'all. I'm going to open it up before we cut out of here. I see these questions in here deep tonight. Woo! Jenny G, what's going on, Jenny G? Jenny G says, my husband needs so much attention. Everywhere we go, he needs it. So even if I even get a compliment, he will literally bring me down in front of people. Jenny, you man, stop. All that. And you know what, y'all? Y'all ever been out with the narcissist and they just act out in front of people? They show out, just want to embarrass you in front of other people and act like it's you. They gonna act like it's you. You're the problem. You're the one doing this. How did it get to that? Why are you doing this? Man. Yeah, y'all. There is no fixing a narcissist. And you cannot fix a narcissist. You cannot fix it. I love that one. That was mine, y'all. That one is mine. You cannot fix a narcissist. Yeah, man. Y'all can sit back. You can try. But you're going to fail every time. And then you're going to and you know what you're going to have at the end of the day? You're going to have a bunch of stories. All you're going to have at the end of the day is a bunch of stories about how much of their mess you put up with. That's it. That's it. All you're going to have at the end of the day is a bunch of mess. Oh, yeah, you know what I did? I went through this and I went through that. Oh, yeah, I went through that too. And I went through that. And y'all ever notice when you're dealing with a narcissist that every bad story you ever heard, either you got one that's worse or you went through the same thing? That's right. Try rules. You cannot fix stupid. You cannot, because that's what they are. You cannot. Excuse me. Yes, people. Christina said, my ex-narc always made me crazy as hell. I had to stop talking to him and the entire group because I just felt embarrassed. He had a talent in making me look like a psycho. They're going to make you look like you're the one. You're dealing with somebody who studied this. They have done this to other people. They know how to do it, and it's easy for them. It's like breathing. For a narcissist, it's just like breathing. Rose Petal said, yes, the ex-husband, we went to a club and he was flirting with women and I got mad and pushed him. Then he said I was abused. You abused him. Okay. And he told all his friends to make me look crazy. Woo, boy. Oh, yeah. You know how it goes. Y'all know how it goes. Yoli B. Mwah. Thank you. Appreciate the super chat. Listen, everybody. I want to thank y'all for coming out here and participating with me tonight, this Monday masterclass. Listen, every Monday, we're going to pick something. We're going to go through it. And I mean, step by step. That is one of the reasons why I asked you guys to leave comments. Leave comments. Tell me your story. Tell me what you went through that was similar to the topic. Because I want to be able to let everybody know and to help others with this is how you get out of this. This is how you do this. We had one person tonight. He wanted to know, how do you get out of this? That's one of the big things. Guess what, Rodriguez? We're going to talk about that on the masterclass on Monday. How to get out of this craziness with this narcissist. How do you get out of these relationships? Because that's big. A lot of people want to know how to get out of it. Yes, indeed. Listen, I got a show for y'all on Wednesday night. Whoo, my goodness. I got a panel coming in here. And listen, this is not going to be traditional. This is not going to be traditional. This is going to be gloves off. Okay? We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it from the male's perspective and the female's perspective. There's going to be 2 women, 2 men. Okay? So just get ready. Just get ready because gloves coming off on this one, y'all. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about some relationship stuff. Because all of us are dealing with relationship issues. The main issue, though, is that we're looking at is this narcissism thing. because you cannot cure this monster. You cannot cure it. Okay? There is no cure for it except for you to leave it alone. That's how you cure narcissism. You have to cut it off. That's it. That's all you can do. All right. So look, y'all, Wednesday night, 9:00. Be there or be square. We are going to get it in, all the way in. Also, I just put another video up on my channel, so you guys will definitely be able to see that one tonight. It's just taking a minute to download. All right. And outside of that, I want to say peace and happiness. And we're going to get out of here, y'all. We're going to get on out of here. And, there we go. See y'all on the next one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My man, Frank Sirius and the crew. Hold you, baby, baby.